Well, hello. It is, I guess, what you call the midweek service. It's Revelation time. What's kind of funny about this is my second time to teach this message because I recorded it once and come to find out the recording was only getting half of my face. So here I am doing this again, but it's okay because it is Revelation 10. Um, we left off with Revelation 9, which was the sixth trumpet brings the second terror, which is the sixth angel. It had seven angels, seven trumpets. The sixth one blew, and that's where we ended. Was the the crazy descriptive of these creatures that were released to torment the earth. Um, Something I wanted to give a little explanation on before we just go into uh, chapter 10. It is a continuation of just the sixth angel and the sixth trumpet. We don't get any new stuff offered in chapter 10. It's real short, so I'm going to go a little descriptive here to get your mind going, um, if I can get this thing set right. Hopefully you can hear me well because it's, there we go. Maybe that's a little bit better. All right. You understand that John is stranded on an island um, because he was teaching Jesus Christ the gospel. And so that was his imprisonment. He was basically put on an island, stranded alone. And the Lord came to him and said, "Hey, I want to show you some stuff. I want you to um, see some things, and I want you to write this stuff down. I want to give you prophecy. I want to show you the end times and what it's going to be." I A lot of what John sees and talks about and describes in the end times, which was what we call the 7 year tribulation and the 1,000 year reign and such and so forth, the end times, what the world goes through in those 7 years. That's what we've been talking about. Um, but a lot of what John talks about, we even seen some verses. He said, "Now don't write this." He showed John, but he didn't let John write it. But there was some things that he showed John, and John was allowed to write. But here's the thing. Here's the trick that may make you kind of go, Understand that some of the things, if not a lot of the things, if none of the things, I don't know exactly, but some of the things is things that John may have had the privilege to see, but humanity on earth couldn't. Like example, the four angels that were on the river that was released last week in chapter 9. Well, were these angels seeable by human eyes? I kind of don't think they were. I think they were sitting there waiting for their time, but I don't think humans bopping along this river went, "Hey, there's an angel over there, there's an angel over there." You see what I'm getting at? The things that John could see may not be seeable with a human eye that will be here at that point in time. So, in that same realm, when we look at these creatures that's got a lion's face or a human face and a horse body and the tail that stings like a serpent and it bites like a scorpion and all these different descriptive things, John is only describing what he can put to the best words he knows how. Now, are those also things that only he is able to see, but the humans at that point in time don't? So, in other words, are people going to be dying because of bites or stings, but they didn't see what it was, but John had the ability to see it? So he described it, but they won't see it? I don't know that. But what I'm telling you is I have a big suspicion that there are things that John was allowed to see that will be on the earth, but the humans are not. You know there's a spiritual realm. John was able to see a spiritual realm that humans may not be able to at that point in time. You know there are angels around you right now. There are demons around you right now. There are things going on in the spiritual realm that you don't see. And so maybe some of those things that he describes are things that he could see. He didn't know how to describe it except for the best way he could, but maybe we won't see those. Or I know I won't. I've trusted Christ this time and this point in time in the future. I ain't not going to be on this planet. I'm going to be with Christ in heaven. I hope you are too. I hope you've got that secure. I hope you know beyond a shadow of a doubt that if Christ comes back today, you're going with him. If he calls the church up, you're going. If you get in a car accident and die, that you're going to heaven. I hope you know that. If you don't, get a hold of me somehow or another so you know. The scripture says that I have come, Jesus Christ has come, that you may know you are saved. There's no questions about, not, oh, I wonder if they're doing their thing or if they're doing the thing or if I'm doing right. No, that you may know. So anyways, here we are, Revelation chapter 10, and he's going to, a little bit more description of some things happening to him. So not a bunch of changes happening here. So that's why it can be kind of fast. Revelation 10, verse 1, Then I saw another mighty angel coming down from heaven, surrounded by a cloud with a rainbow over his head. You see what I'm getting at? Is he sees this angel. Is the world going to see this angel? Probably not. I'm not thinking so. But he is. Surrounded by a cloud with a rainbow over his head. His face shone like the sun, and his feet were like pillars of fire. And in his hand was a small scroll that had been opened. He stood with his right foot on the sea and his left foot on the land, and he gave a great shout like the roar of a lion, and when he shouted, the seven thunders answered. So here's this angel that's massive enough that he stands on the water and on the land. Is humans going to see this? I don't think so. I think it's there, and it's bringing what it's bringing to the earth. But the people that will be here won't see this. But John was given the privilege to see it. And this huge, massive angel is sitting there holding this little scroll. Verse 4, When the seven thunders spoke, I was about to write, but I heard a voice from heaven saying, Keep secret what the seven thunders said, and do not write it down. Oh my goodness! Why in the world would I can't put in my mind why John was able to see these things but not tell us what it was, but some of these things are kept secret. So verse 5: Then the angel I saw standing on the sea and on the land raised his right hand toward heaven. He swore an oath in the name of the one who lives forever and ever, who created the heavens and everything in them, the earth and everything in it, and the sea and everything in it. He said, There will be no more delay. When the seventh angel blows his trumpet, God's mysterious plan will be fulfilled. It will happen just as he announced it to his servants, the prophets. The seventh angel, the seventh trumpet is about to come, and when it does, all of the mysterious secrets will be unfolded and revealed. So the things kept quiet, the things kept secret, the things that are not known will be known. The world will know then what is happening. And so, that is the seventh angel, the seventh trumpet. Then the voice from heaven spoke to me again when it happens. It hadn't happened yet. He's just telling him when this happens. Okay, verse 8. Then the voice from heaven spoke to me again. Go and take the open scroll from the hand of the angel who is standing on the sea and on the land. Okay, so here comes this massive angel, and Paul, what's his name, John, is sitting there watching this angel, and then a voice from heaven spoke again to him and says, "Go take that scroll from the angel." So here is literally John going up to this massive angel and, "Can I have that scroll, please?" And so I went to the angel and told him, "Give me the scroll, the small scroll." "Yes, take it and eat it," he said. Eat it? That wasn't fun. "It will be sweet as honey in your mouth, but it will turn sour in your stomach." So I took the small scroll from the hand of the angel and I ate it. It was sweet in my mouth, but when I swallowed it, it turned sour in my stomach. Then I was told, "You must prophesy again about many peoples, nations, languages, and kings." He was being Um, maybe he thought he was dying. Maybe he thought he was poisoned and he's about to die or something. But he was told, no, no, don't worry. You have a lot to do still. You've got a lot of prophesying to do. You've got a lot of things that you're going to talk about people and nations, languages, and kings. And so he says, don't worry. This is not your end. You're not dying. This is not what all you're seeing is not you going to heaven and it's over. No, you're going to go back and you've got a lot to do. So that was Revelation chapter 10. Um, Chapter 11, starts talking about some neat things. And again, we're going to start talking about the two witnesses that have got great powers that will be planted here on earth that the world can see and the world will see, and they will be. They won't like them. It's a neat part of what's come to earth in the tribulation time. So I think it's neat that we do get to see it by reading it, but we don't get to see it by being here. Thank goodness. It's going to be a rough road for the people that are still here. Do not be left behind. Do not be left behind. Do not worry about what's coming up unless you haven't got your life situated with the Lord yet. Get that done. Know in your heart and your mind that you're going to heaven because Jesus Christ died for you, not because you did anything. Nothing you can do can get you to heaven but trust Christ for your salvation. He paid it all. He paid your debt. He made the way possible. Nobody else did. So trust Him. Give your life to Him. Do what they call repent. Do an about face. Turn away from the life that you're living and give it to Christ and follow Him. To live as Christ, with Christ, is freedom. An amazing freedom, an amazing strength that you have behind you now whenever you give your life to Him. So that was Revelation chapter 10. I hope to see you Wednesday night. I hope to see you Sunday morning. Well, we are having our services, adult Bible study Wednesday night, 6 o'clock, adult Bible study Sunday morning, 9:30, and then church-wide fellowship at 10:30. Come out, come join us. Crowd is getting bigger and thicker, but we're still skipping rows, so still want you to be safe and feel safe. So wear your mask coming in, and if you want to sit down and take it off, you're welcome to. We got plenty of hand sanitizer around. Every time you shake somebody's hand, put some on, or don't shake somebody's hand, or whatever you want to do. Be safe, be happy, but come worship and feel good. Be healthy. And if there's somebody out there that's sick that you know about that needs something, let us know. If you're sick, let us know. We want to be there for you. But come join us, worship with us. We got great worship service, great band. The Lord has blessed us here, and so I hope you'll come and join us. And those of you that hadn't seen you in a while, I miss you, so I want to see you again. So thanks for watching, tuning in, listening, however you did it. Thanks. We hope to see you soon.